Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to the session. This is Shweta Roy, your English Master Teacher at Vedantu. Hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to start off with the very first chapter, and we will start off with a letter to God. So how many of you are super excited to start off with today's session? A letter to God, chapter analysis and introduction. Are we ready, guys? We will have lots and lots of activities, lots and lots of quiz questions, along with, of course, a mentee at the end. So don't worry, mentee is there for all of you. I am not able to see myself. Let's quickly check. Am I visible and audible to you people? Yes. Okay. Alright guys, so you can also call your friends because we will have a super exciting session, a letter to God. So let's quickly have a look at the students. Hi Amiresh, Dev, Akshaya, Rishita, Neha, Suhani. Alright, so welcome to the session guys, and welcome to a letter to God. How many of you have read the chapter already? I'm sure most of you have read the chapter, gone through the chapter already, right? So we will be delving into the depth of this chapter, and we will be doing this chapter in a very unique manner. Alright guys, you will find it so very interesting that you'll fall in love with this chapter because this is one of my favorites. Okay guys, hi Mishti. Hi Nishchit, hi Indushri. Yes, of course, mentee is there. Already read, but today I will be taking you through this chapter in a very different manner, in such a manner that you will, fall in love with this chapter. And also, we will be doing in between, we will be having quiz questions and mentee quiz. So, all that is, of course, there for you. All right, guys. You watched your last year's video. Okay, you watched my last year's video in that channel. Acha, acha. Thank you. I hope you liked it. Right. So, but don't worry. This is a completely different. We will be having a different approach over here. I always try to do something new with my students. So let's have a look at the word of the day first, and then we will proceed further. Now, thank you for the word of the day. It was suggested by Salman. The word is extricate. It is a verb, and it means free someone from any constraint or difficulty. Okay, he was trying to extricate himself from official duties. So now it's your turn, guys. Quickly make use of this particular word. So see, if you attend my sessions every day, you will have at least one new word, not just one new word. For the word of the day, you will have one new word every day. So it keeps on adding on your vocabulary, and you will also learn to use that particular word. So this is a very, I think this is a very useful exercise to build on your vocabulary part. Don't you think so, guys? How many of you are with me on this? Come on, quickly give me a high five in the chat box. Hi Mishti, hi Sugriv, hi Musa. Yes, hi Devil. Agreed? Okay, good. Hi Nishchita. Hi Dev. Chalo, very good. So again, ये top 5 में एक नाम कैसे गायब हो जाता है? I don't understand. This was okay. This is there. Dheeraj Sir's fan club. Okay. Actually, this font color is white. That's why it's not visible. It is Dheeraj. I can see this. It is Dheeraj Sir's fan club. Okay, thank God. Thank God. And the link is also available, so I can see that, right? Thank you so much, Shweta, Kushi, Siko or Pucho, and Vilas. And I have the answer of Vilas also. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for all your answers in the comment section for the previous session. That was quite a nice one shot. If you have missed that session, guys, please do go ahead and watch, because that was a very important poem, and not just from the point of view of exam, but from the point of view of our lives, because this is a poem which has got a lot of contemporary relevance as well. Agreed? Yes or no, guys? Hi Sugriv. Yes, Amirash, definitely. I have seen all of your answers. Don't worry about that. I will be picking up your answers also for the next one. So keep posting your answer. You will have the top 5 students' answers in every session. So don't forget to post your homework answers. Okay? Hi Sugriv, you are new to the session. Welcome dear, welcome. I hope you will have a wonderful experience. And now comes the rapid fire round. So let me see how many of you have watched the session, the previous session, and can answer this absolutely correctly. Choose the correct statement about the given poem, that is of course Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice are images. They help the readers visualize the power of nature over man. Fire and ice are symbols not of natural disasters but of humans' ability to create disaster of its own. Fire and ice are elements not of nature but man-made and possess the ability to create havoc for mankind. Fire and ice are agents. They change the thinking of mankind from negative to positive and bring harmony. B. Are you sure? Correct statement is D. Okay. Okay, most of you are B. Akshay is saying B, Sukriv is saying D. Venti is there, Deepti, don't worry. The answer is B, beta B. How can it be D? They change thinking of mankind from negative to positive and bring harmony. No, fire and ice are not bringing harmony. Fire and ice are used as symbols of humans' ability to create the disaster of its own. That's what we did in the previous session, right? Fire is desire, ice is hatred. So how can these bring harmony? Okay, these symbols cannot bring, these elements cannot bring harmony. These are self-destructive emotions, right, of human beings, which can create disaster of its own. So B will be the correct answer. Have you got this, guys, all of you? Deepti, Rishita, thank you for those hearts. Rishita, thank you so much. Okay, so guys, have you got this? Give me a quick thumbs up in the chat box if you have got it already. Okay. Moving ahead is the next question. Okay? Select the option that correctly classifies the connotation for fire and ice as suggested by the poem. Rage, violence, indifference, hate, greed. Okay? A, fire 3 and 4, ice 1, 2, 5. 1 is rage, 2 is violence, and 5 is greed. Fire 2, 5, ice 1, 2, 4. C, fire 1, 3, 5, ice 2, 4. D, fire 1, 2, 4, ice 3, 5. Look at the options here carefully and then select your options from here. Don't be in a hurry. Oh, thank you for those blue hearts, yellow hearts. Oh my God, thank you so many hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Menti hai, Rohit. Have patience. Menti hai. Menti is there. Don't worry. Hi, Nishchita. Thumbs up. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. High five. Suhani. Purple hearts. Oh, today I'm getting so many hearts. That's so wonderful. Okay. Most of you are saying D. Let's check the answer. Absolutely correct. Good job. Good job. So fire is 1, 2, 4. That is rage, violence and hate. Yes. And 3 is indifference. No. ये कैसे हो गया? ये तो mistake है. 3 will be, no, 3 will be, fire will be greed. Fire will be 1, 2 and 3. There is a mistake over here. Fire will be rage, violence and, and 5. 1, 2 and 5. And ice will be indifference and hate. This will be ice. This will be ice. Okay? So this will be 4 and this will be 5. Have you got this, guys? So fire will be, there was a mistake. I'm sorry for my mistake here. 1, 2 and 5 will be fire. That is rage, violence and greed will be fire. And ice will be hate and indifference. Is this clear to you all? Yes, Akshaya, hate symbolizes indifference and hate. Now, is this clear to all? Okay? So, 4 and 3 will be ice. 1, 2 and 5 will be fire. Clear, everyone? Good job. Good job, people. Good job. Now, I would be beginning with a beautiful poem. Please listen to this poem. It's a beautiful one. Okay? Listen to it very carefully. And then we will be relating this to the chapter. It's a beautiful poem. Listen to this. Okay? One night, I dreamed a dream. I was walking along the beach. The poem is titled Footprints. Okay. I was walking along the beach with my Lord. Across this dark sky flashed scenes from my life. For each scene, I noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand. One belonging to me, one to my Lord. Okay. When the last scene of my life shot before me, I looked back at the footprints in the sand. There was only one set of footprints. I realized that this was the lowest and saddest times of my life. This always bothered me, and I questioned the Lord about my dilemma. Lord, you told me when I decided to follow you, you would walk and talk with me all the way. But I am aware that during the most troublesome times of my life, there is only one set of footprints. So when it was the time of trouble, I could see only one set of footprints. So where is your footprints? Are you not there with me? And what is the God replying? The man is saying, I don't understand why when I need you the most, you leave me. So this was the lowest point in my life, and I needed you the most, and you have left me. I could see only my footprints, not yours. I could see only one set of footprints, not yours. And then God says, my precious child, I love you and will never leave you. Never ever during your trials and testings. When you saw one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. How did you love the poem, guys? How did you like the poem? So it was actually the footprints of the God, okay? And the God was carrying the van, and that is why the man's footprints were not visible in the on the beach, right? And the man was questioning the God that I could not see your footprints. Okay, when it was the most sad moment of my life, you were not there. But God said, I was there, but I was carrying you during the trials and tribulations of your life. So isn't it a beautiful poem, guys? Yes or no? Amazing, so beautiful. All of you loved it? Yes? Beautiful with such a deep message, right? So this talks about faith. Yes? This talks about faith. Yes or no? So what is the one word that comes in your mind when you see this poem? I told you that the one word which comes in my mind is faith. What about your word? What about your word, guys? Once more, once more. Read the poem, you will understand. Footprints. So the man was questioning the only one footprints. He thought that this was only his footprints, but God said, no, these are not your footprints. These are my footprints. I was carrying you. That's why your footprints were not visible. And it was it was the saddest part of your moment. So during your saddest part, I can never, never leave you. All right. Believe, one word. Okay, believe, trust. Good. What about the rest? Very good. Trust. Trust and okay. Loved it in conveys. Yes, Naman, thank you so much. What about the rest? Lencho. Okay. Yes, yes, definitely. We think about Lencho also. Good, good. Okay. Yes, Pranav, there is menti quiz. So, think about these words, guys. Think about these words. Keep this in mind as we proceed with the story. So now coming to the story written by G.L. Fuentes, who was a Mexican novelist, poet and journalist and one of the leading chroniclers of Mexican Revolution. His stories were seen as exciting, humorous and symbolic of Mexico, and he was a realist. Many of his works concern the oppression of Native Americans. He was awarded the National Prize of Science and Art. So this is all about the poet. Now I have few questions for you. Please do answer them in the chat box after the preface. Now preface to the chapter, guys. This is this is a story by G.L. Fuentes, and it revolves around the idea of unquestionable belief in something. So the words that you talked about, belief, faith, okay, all of this, trust. So unquestionable faith in something. All right. The story is set in Latin American country. Lencho is the central character, and he is having this unquestionable faith in God. All right. And he is the protagonist. Protagonist is the central character who writes a letter to God. Just imagine, seeking help from thee. So this is very, very curious. Okay, letter to God. There is also a movie, Letters to God. Have you seen that, guys? Try to see that. I will show you in YouTube if possible. There's, the trailer I can show you. Letters to God. Okay. So seeking help from the Almighty after discovering his entire crop yield destroyed by a devastating hailstorm. The story unveils events that associated with his action of the protagonist. All right. Okay. Yes, Gregorio Lopez Fuentes is the full name. Absolutely. Absolutely. Generosity. Yes, it means generous. Generous means being kind. Okay. Now, question for you guys. Do you have faith in God? I want all of you to think about it and then answer it in the chat box. Do you have faith in God? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Come on. Everyone. Yes or no? All of you are saying yes. Nishchit is saying yes a lot. Okay. Nishchit is saying yes a lot. Naman is also saying yes a lot. Suhani is saying yes. Most of you are saying yes. Sneha is saying sometimes yes, sometimes no. No. You have to tell me yes or no. This is not an open-ended question. This is a yes-no question. Come on, Sneha. Nishchita, right? Nishchita. Yes. Okay. Okay, so most of you, I think 90% of you said yes. So this leads to the second question. Have you ever written a letter to God? You said that you have a lot of faith in God, right? If yes, then have you ever written a letter to God? Let's say you have come to the lowest point of your life, or let's say you are upset, okay? Or you are disappointed with something. So obviously the first person to think of would be God, because you have so much trust on God, belief in God, right? So have you ever written a letter to God? If yes, why? If not, why not? Come on. No? Never? You have prayed. Okay. Why not a letter? Why didn't you write a letter to God? Why haven't you ever thought of communicating with God through means of letter? Letters are good means of communication, right? Okay, if I tell you, if I don't say letter, let's say letter you don't write. If I say, have you ever texted God? Then, have you ever sent a message to God? Come on, let's leave letter. Have you ever tried sending a message to God through WhatsApp? Like you do? Yes, Mishti says yes, only once. Okay. God will only, no, God will only understand. What does this mean? I had written a letter, okay. No, but think about them always in mind. But why not a letter? That's my question. Why haven't you written a letter to God? We doubt on his existence. Exactly. Very well said. That's the point. That's the point. Very good, Amirash. That's absolutely the point. Right? We have trust in God. We say that we are believers, but not a great believer, because we have never written a letter to God, because we doubt in the existence of God, in the physical existence of God. We think there is no one no one physically whom we can say as God. I mean, whom we can say, okay, whom we can write a letter to. We do not know the address of God, where to send the letter, right? So there is a great doubt in the physical existence of God. Would you agree with me or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Would you agree with me? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you on this? We had this doubt in the faith of God. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So do you know before? Do you know? Have you heard the name of Charles Darwin? Do you know Charles Darwin? He talked about the theory of evolution, right? Yes or no? Bio में पढ़ा होगा, बताओ. Theory of evolution, you know, right? So do you know, before the theory of evolution, people used to believe that we have come from God. We are the descendants of God. Adam and Eve, they are regarded as our ancestors, right? Okay. So it was believed that God made Adam and Eve, and then, you know, then we came. After that, we are his, descendants. right? That was the popular belief. But then Charles Darwin, with the theory of his evolution, challenged this. And gradually, people started to have this doubt in them, in their minds. And we still have this doubt. We still know that we have evolved from monkeys, apes. Yes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? So that leads to questioning the existence of God. Now let's look at a character who does not have this question that we have and who has untarnished, unquestionable faith on God. And let us see what happens to his faith, and is this his strong point? Does this faith in God give him the strength? Let us see with the help of the story. Okay? Now let's summarize. Now, what is the story about? First, let us summarize the story. The story begins with a farmer named Lencho. Expecting for a rain shower to nourish his field of corn, he is confident that his harvest is going to yield him huge profits. Okay, so he is a farmer. Please note Lencho is a farmer, and farmers are completely dependent on the mercy of God, right? Mercy of nature. So if there is a rain, then definitely it's going to nourish his field, and then he would get huge profits. If it does not rain, then he would not be able to survive. So this is definitely talking about the dependence of farmers on God. Question for you people. Based on the detail of the house's location, Lencho's location, since you said that you've already read the chapter, how can it be best described? Majestic, imposing, solitary, unique. Can anyone tell me the answer? Menti hoga, Trupti, Vinay. Yes, Menti will be there. Majestic, really? Most of you are saying majestic. Really? Lencho was a farmer. Okay. Ali, thank you, Ritik, thank you. The answer is solitary. If you look at your chapter, guys, it's clearly mentioned that Lencho's house was a solitary one at the crest of a low hill. Do you remember that? The location was at the crest. Crest is peak of a low hill. There was a solitary house. That was Lencho's. Okay, so solitary is the correct answer. Solitary is lonely. It was the only house. Is this clear, guys? Yes, Naveen, tell me your doubt. Sister, I have a doubt. Okay. Yes, Indushri, you are correct. So, to his utmost excitement, rainfall did happen. So, he was looking for the signs of rain. Okay. He was trying to look at the sky and he was looking for the signs of rain, and finally, rainfall did occur. But soon, what happened to his utter dismay as it turned into a hailstorm, and it completely destroyed his field. And this damage also posed a threat to the family's survival. Why? Because I told you the life of a farmer completely depended on the year's produce, and the produce and the yield was dependent on nature, right? So he was devastated. Lencho was devastated. Although disheartened, the family had a robust belief. Robust is strong and unflinching belief in the Almighty. Lencho thought that God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Omnipotent is all powerful. Omnipresent is present everywhere. And omniscient is one who can see everything. Even he can read those thoughts which are there in one's subconscious mind. So whatever we are speaking to, sometimes we do speak to ourselves. Whatever we are thinking in our mind, God can even see and listen to that. So he believed that God can never let anyone go hungry. That was the kind of faith that Lencho had. So he also knew how to write. He was a literate man. He knew how to write, and therefore decided to write a letter explaining his situation. So Lencho did write a letter to God, and that definitely speaks about his unflinching faith, which we do not have because we never tried to write a letter. As you correctly said that we doubt on the physical existence of God, which Lencho did not. Alright guys, is this clear to all? Yes, beta Naveen, you can ask your doubt. Hi Vilas, where is Vilas? Eh? Okay. A postman saw the letter and now this letter was received by a postman. And then what was his instant reaction? Now let's say you are in place of the postman and you see someone someone is addressed a letter to God. What would be your reaction? Tell me. What would be your reaction? Come on people in the chat box. I want your answers. Come on. Your reaction would be menti. Neha ka reaction hoga menti. Batao. Okay, they would laugh. Harshita would be surprised. Yes, either we would be surprised or we would be laughing at the man's foolishness. Now, if you are laughing at someone for writing a letter to God, that also means that you don't have faith in God. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Yes? Yes or no? If you are shocked, if you are surprised, or if you are laughing, you still have doubt in the existence of God. Yes? So the postman also laughed initially and then he showed that to the postmaster because he did not know where to post the letter. He had never seen in his career that particular address. And the postmaster also initially laughed. But then he got serious. Okay, because he did not want to shake Lencho's faith. So what did he do? He was also awestruck, okay, to see Lencho having such a tremendous faith in God, and he also wanted to imbibe that faith within himself, and therefore also did not want to shake his faith. He, with the help of his colleagues, collected 70 pesos. He put the pesos or money in an envelope and addressed to Lencho. And what did he sign the letter as? To God. Now, can you tell me in the chat box, why do you think the postmaster signed this letter as God? Come on, people. How much pesos he posted? He posted 70 pesos, Beta Naveen. Okay, Teddy says, my reaction would be that Lencho is so innocent. Yes, you are correct. That could also be one of your possible reactions. Okay. No in existence but in mind. What does this mean? To keep the faith of Lencho. Absolutely. To keep the faith of Lencho and to show him that this letter is coming from God. So that he does not have any doubt in the faith of God. Lencho visited the post office next day and the postman gave him the envelope. So let's say you got 70 peso, you got the envelope. Let's say you are in place of Lencho and you have received this letter. Okay? And you saw that you have got 70 pesos. What would be your reaction? Batao. How much pesos Lencho requested? Beta Saurav, he requested 100 pesos. He wanted 100 pesos, he got 70. So if you were in place of Lencho, what would be your reaction? Batao. Happy? All of you would be happy? Dev would be happy. Naveen would be angry. Okay, that means Naveen also has tremendous faith in God. Won't you be very surprised that, Arey, how did I get 70 pesos? Who had sent me this 70 pesos? Won't you go and try to find out who actually gave you this 70 pesos? Yes or no? Super happy. Acha, balle balle, super happy. I will enjoy. I will make merry with these 70 pesos. No need to find out. Is it that way? Something is better than nothing. Okay. Surprised. Right. Okay. So what did Lencho do? What was Lencho's reaction? He became angry. Why? Because that was not enough for his survival. Okay. He wanted the entire 100 pesos. Do you think Lencho is greedy? How many of you think Lencho is greedy? Give me a thumbs up. Anyone who thinks Lencho is greedy? Find out. Jivisha is saying, well, find out. Pranav is saying no. Om is saying, okay, greedy. No, he is not. Even I don't think Lencho is greedy because he needed those 70 pesos for growing the crops once again, and meanwhile surviving his family, himself, right? So he needed that money. It is not greed, but it is his need, right? So it's not being greedy, okay? But anyways, he is being naive. Definitely he's being naive or innocent, as Teddy also said. Now what did he do? He went up to the window, asked for the ink and paper, and replied to the letter and had put it into the mailbox. Now guys, there is a phrase with a blow of his fist which is given in your text. So he with the blow of his fist, pasted the stamp. Okay, so that is the kind of phrase which is given. Now you have to select the correct option, which means with a blow of his fist. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Which one is the correct one? Which image is the correct image to represent with a blow of his fist? All of you are saying B. Saurabh, Aditi, Nishchita. Okay, absolutely correct. This is the correct image. So this is how he pasted the stamp. Okay. Now the postmaster. Now think about the situation of the postmaster. Let's say you are in the position of the postmaster and you had contributed your salary. You had asked from your friends to also contribute, and finally you are getting a reply from that person whom you have helped. Okay. So what would your expectation be? What would your expectation be from Lencho? Think that you are in the position of the postmaster. So what would your expectation be from Lencho? Hi Neha. Please tell me. Thankful. Trupti is saying thankful. What about the rest? Give me your words, guys. Come on. Great. Gravity. What gravity? Gratitude. Okay. Nishchita is expecting gratitude. Yes, Om. Tell me your answer. I will call you then. Gratitude. Okay. भलाई का जमाना ही नहीं रहा. No. You have just what would you expect? I'm not saying after you have opened the letter. Before opening the letter, what would you expect? Before opening the letter, यार letter अभी देखा नहीं है. Sympathy, satisfied. Okay. So definitely human nature है भाई. भलाई किसी का किया है तो I would definitely expect at least a note of thanks or gratitude, right? As a human being. Yes or no? Hoping for a yes, positive response. But unfortunately, we have an ironical ending. What is irony? What is irony? Anyone? Anyone, what is irony? Batao. Anyone, what is irony? Okay, let me tell you. Irony is the difference between the expectation and reality. The difference or gap between expectation and reality. Is this clear? Yes, Dev, you are correct. You are correct. I was just asking you the meaning of irony. So we were expecting something positive that Lencho would appreciate. Okay, appreciate the help. But what did he do? He accused the same post office employees, saying that they are a bunch of crooks, calling them a bunch of crooks who actually helped him in his situation and also helped him to maintain the faith in God that he had. Okay, so he accused the same group of people who tried to help him. So that is the irony. Now the question is, what was the most likely response that the postmaster expected in Lencho's second letter, which I asked you? Sorrowful, gratitude, disappointment, elation, or shock? A is 2 and 4, 2 and 4, gratitude and elation, 2 and 5, sorry, gratitude and shock. 1 and 3, sorrowful, disappointment. 2 and 4, gratitude and elation. 3 and 5 is disappointment and shock. What was the most likely response that the postmaster expected, not got, expected. Before opening the letter, what could have he been expecting? See, 2 and 4, gratitude and elation. Absolutely correct, absolutely correct. Good job, people. Good job. Very good. So, guys, now before moving to the next section where we will start with, we will see the other things. We will have a question for you people also, and then we will have the Venti quiz. Hope you people are staying safe at your homes and maintaining all the rules, safety rules. But guys, this pandemic situation has been very tough for our education. The entire system has been, haywire. It is completely unsystematic. So we all are suffering, right? But we are assuring your improvement with the help of our courses. So if you want to have 100% knowledge, if you don't want the pandemic to strike your education, if you want to continue your learning, uninterrupted learning, we are there at your rescue. We are there to help you out in every possible aspect, be it YouTube, be it our courses for the long term. Okay, so guys, 100% knowledge and 100% marks. If you want to join us, guys, the link is there in the description box. What you need to do, just visit the link, and I told you that we are promising your improvement with the help of our courses. There is a guarantee that you are going to improve, all right, and your performance is going to be better and better and better, all right. Why? Because in our sessions, in our wave platform, it is designed in such a manner only for you people, guys, keeping the students in the center, their needs in the center. We have unlimited live classes with fun and high level quiz questions. So you do not have to wait anymore for Menti sessions. You will have quiz questions in each and every session with fun. Also, the fun factor is also kept in mind because you people should enjoy the subject. Only then you will find interest in that particular subject, right? So that is there definitely. You get a lot of exposure. You can compete with the students throughout the world. Basically, you will know where you stand. Only if you can measure your performance, you will be able to improve, and we will help you out in both measuring as well as improvement. All right, you get a lot of exposure with the students throughout. You can compete. You have even the replays. If you watch the replays, even they are interactive because you have live quizzes there also. Leaderboards in each and every session is going to measure your performance. What is your class rank? Okay, how much have you scored? What are the points that you have got? So all this is going to not just prepare you for the board exam, but also for the future, because very soon you will be stepping on into the competitive world where you have to appear for so many competitive exams. They will check your depth of knowledge. So that depth is being hampered by the pandemic because there is no structured educational process that is going on. So we are going to give you that structure plus lots and lots of practice. That is the speciality, guys. You can download all the content. I will show you how to download. Plus, you can have doubt solving class. This is the best feature that we have. All the doubts, major problem that the students face is they have lots and lots of doubts. So that personalization is missing, right? In Vedantu platform, we are assuring that personalization with the help of our class teachers and master teachers. Class, I will show you how that personalization also happen. So personalization plus competitive nature, everything is there. So it's like one-stop solution for all your needs. Plus assignments are there, absolutely there. Quality tests are there, assignments after each and every session, quality tests and performance report. Plus micro courses, all the micro courses and crash courses are free. So micro courses, I also have my micro courses. If you want, you can join my micro courses. These are chapter wise courses. These are designed to fill up any gap that can happen in the process of education. So let's say you have already enrolled in the long term, you have completed the chapter there, but you think this chapter is very tough. I want another live session. Can that happen? Or do I only have to be satisfied with the replay? Don't worry, guys. Apart from the replay, you can also have another live session of that particular chapter with the help of the micro course, right? So that is something which is designed only for you people. And let me tell you one more important thing. We are also taking care of the uh, non-academic part, not just academic, but the entire, the all-round development of your personality. For English, we are not just focusing on the writing part, but we are the academic part. We are also focusing on the spoken English part. That is very, very important because very soon you will be sitting for, interviews as well, right? So for that, the speaking part, right, the spoken English. So we have a communicative English club, which I am taking, right? So you can also join there. These are all for free. You don't have to subscribe separately. Okay, it's going to be, auto subscribe, right? So if you have the subscription, you are free to enroll into any of these. All right, guys. So Dev Kumar, okay, your real name is Dev Kumar. All right. Okay, so the price, okay, I'll let you know the price of all of these courses. These are the three types of plans that we have, and all the three plans have these features common, which I have already talked about: live interactive classes, test series, assignments, doubt solving. Okay, now the special feature for Classic is that it will have doubt solving on mobile app. For Plus, you will have personal mentor. The price details are all given. You can take each batch or each plan for even a month. Okay, guys. So these are the price details, and you have unlimited micro courses with a guaranteed improvement that we will return your fees if we do not have the assured progress. So what do we need from you? Only a minimum of 75% of attendance and 75% of completion of the assigned test. So if you do this, we are assuring your improvement. Okay? No questions asked. Get your course fee back. Okay, so now, yes, now we are ready for Menti, but please do note the batch starting dates. Okay, please note the batch starting dates for Vedantu Pro Subscription. Menti will be there, don't worry. This is the link and this is the coupon code which is going to give you a flat 10% off. Now guys, before moving ahead, vocabulary is very, very important for you people. Vocabulary questions are asked in your exam. So please go through this slide and know all the word meanings of any word. All the word meanings are very, very important. So please take a screenshot or a shot of this slide or whatever you can do. But please keep this handy. This is very important. Okay? Clear hai? Now I have a question for you people. The question is, if you were in the place of the postmaster, would you have helped another person after Lencho's response? So after you have already seen Lencho had been ungrateful, right? But would you still help another person? What do you think? What do you think? Yes, definitely seekho aur pucho. Really? Pranav? If I have enough money, I would surely. No, it's not just financially. It help does not only mean financial terms, in financial terms, but in case you're anybody could demand. I mean, anybody needs help from you in any terms, not just financially. But you have already suffered this. You have got disappointment, right? Dukha hai tumhara dil isse. But would you still again go for another person, or you would think, "Kare bhalai ka zamana hi nahi raha. Who would help? Nobody is, being grateful. Let's forget it." What would you do? Akshay says, "Surely I would help." What about the rest? Okay, Nishchita is being very positive. Everyone cannot be like Lencho. Koi to return karega favor. That's what Nishchita thinks. Okay. What about the rest? Surely gonna help. If you're saying yes, I'm going to help, can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Vikas is saying bhalai ka zamana nahi raha. Okay, can you tell me why do you want to help? Why do you want to still help? Batao. Very well said, Teddy. Teddy says that because humanity exists. Yes, so when we are helping someone, do we really expect to get something in return? If we are expecting that we will get something in return from the from that person whom we had helped, then this is selfish help. This is not selfless help, right? So if you want to be, show the act of humanity, just like the postmaster did, we should not have any kind of expectations, because we know that expectations hurt, right? So that is why what we have to understand is, when we are helping that person, just keep in mind that you are helping that person without expectation, without any expectation of anything in return, not even gratitude. So then you will never get disappointed. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Yes. The feeling is satisfaction. Akshaya is absolutely correct. Even when you are not getting any positive response, somebody is being like Lencho, but you still have that positive feeling of satisfaction. Okay, if he is not responding, it is not my fault. At least I have done for him. I am satisfied from on my part, right? So the postmaster restores the faith of the readers in the in humanity, in the fact that humanity still exists, right? And Lencho had faith in God. He actually received strength from there. Otherwise, in such a situation, he would have devastated. But despite his destruction, he still was strong. How could he stay strong? Because he had a strong, unflinching faith towards God, right? So faith can move mountains, although it's like a mustard seed, but it could move mountains. That is the power of strength, and that was the power of strength for Lencho. But Lencho should also have faith in humanity, which he lacked, right? So Lencho had strong faith in God, but no faith in humanity. But the postmaster is a character which restores our faith in humanity. Yes or no, guys? Menti, menti, menti. Yes, yes, yes. पहले question देखो. Homework question, guys. Have you ever been in great difficulty and felt that only a miracle could help you? How was the problem solved? Please post your wonderful answers in the comment section. I would select the top 5 answers in my next session, and I would also read out the best answer from your answers. Okay? So please do post your answers along with the word of the day. Now get ready for Menti. Okay? Get ready for Menti, guys. Yes. Are we all ready? The code is 83644756. That's the Menti code. Maybe in exam hall when we don't know any answer. Wow, beta Mayuri, wow. Good. Okay. Chalo. Are we ready to start off with our Menti? Come on. Come on, people. All of you, please join. The code is 83644756. That's the code. You can call. The moment I start Menti, I see the number of students watching increased. उससे पहले सब गायब रहते हो, हैं? Okay, I have got 52 likes. What about crossing 100? Can we cross 100 likes, please, in the session today? Hi, Bhavika. Aradhya, once I got lost in my first day of school and a barber helped me. Okay, nice. Chalo, can we start with the very first question? Yes? Okay, let's have the very first question now. What did Lencho compare the large raindrops with? Silver coins, pearls, diamonds, new coins. Come on. So when rain started to fall, Lencho compared the large raindrops with something. What did he compare that with? Hi Sudhir, hi Lipsa. Yes, Sakshi, I do remember you. Beta, it's new coins, not silver coins. Okay? New coins. The smaller ones with 5 cents and the larger ones with 10 cents. Can you tell me why did he compare the large raindrops with coins? Because that would gain him profit, right? He would sell those crops and he would be able to sustain, right? So that would be giving him profit. Well done, people, well done. Boti is the fastest. Good job, good job. सीखो और पूछो, my real name is Dev, I know that. Akshaya, Saurabh, grade 10. Trupti, ma'am, your student. Okay. Pranav, Mayuri, Nishchita, Amrita, Kathy. Well done, people. Well done. Next question on your screen, everyone. You are late. Why are you late, beta? Second question. Lencho was not surprised when he received the money because he had an unbroken faith in God, he had an unbroken faith in humanity, both or none. Very, very simple. Come on, people. 57 likes. Chalo, guys, hit the like button. At least cross 100. Century maar do aaj. Come on, people. Okay, so yes, absolutely correct. He had an unbroken faith in God. He did not have any faith in humanity. Good job, good job. What reply, beta? Dheeraj Sir's fan club. Okay, Sakshi, yes. What reply? Alright, so Aman, Saurav, Akshaya, Trupti, Nishchita, Sikho aur Pucho, Amrita, Agent is the fastest, Aradhya, Bhavika. Good job. All the best for the next one, guys. Next question on your screen over here. Third question on your screen. Mail. अरे यार मैंने देखा ही नहीं. Sorry. Lencho compared the quantum of damage with attack by rats, attack by crows, plague of locusts, both A and B. Come on. Let's see how many of you have read your NCRT. That will prove that you have read your NCRT. No, beta Fateh, no such information till now. Plague of locusts, absolutely correct. So Lencho compared the damage done by the hailstones with the damage done by a plague of locusts. And he said that the damage which the hailstones had done to his crop is even more than the damage which was done by the plague of locusts. Well done, people, well done. Let's have a look. Hi, Abhirami, hi. Beta, Sakshi, I will see your mail. I haven't seen yet. I'll see and I'll reply. Don't worry. Aman is the fastest. Saurabh, Akshay, Sikho aur Pucho, Nishchita, Amrita, Agent, Bhavika, Ram, Frosty. Good job, people. Are we ready for the next question? Yes or no? Yes or no? Fourth question on your screen. Locust is a kind of insect. What was the immediate reaction of the postman on seeing the letter? Laughed wholeheartedly, felt empathetic, felt sad, or both A and B? Postman, okay? Please make sure you don't make a mistake here. Okay? Yes, he laughed wholeheartedly and then he showed that to his employer. Good job, people. Good job. So one of you were asking me about locusts. So locusts are insects which absolutely destroys the crops. Okay, it happened, right? I think it happened recently in Bihar or Assam. In one of the states, it happened. A swarm of locusts came and the crops were all destroyed. It was on the news, right? Okay. Aman is the fastest and also secured the first position. Nishchit, Akshay, Sikho aur Pucho, Amrita, Agent, Bhavika, Ram, Pranav, Mayuri, all the very best, guys, for the last question. But before the last question, as we always take a break, let's take a quick short break and show you how can you enroll in our courses. तो कहाँ कौन से link पे जाना है? Okay, sorry, ये वाला नहीं. Just a second. So this is the link, guys. देखो ये वाला session चल रहा है.
This is how.
Okay. These are all your live chats. ठीक है? Yes. Okay. Lipsa. चलो, let me go full screen so that it's visible to you completely. है ना? So you can see कहाँ गया? Yes, you can see the subscription link. ये है. This one is the link. ठीक है? Now visit this link, guys, and you will get hold of this. Okay, you'll get the courses for all. This is a self-explanatory platform. I have explained you all the three plans. Okay, you can buy any one. And now let me take you to the Vedantu platform. I'll show you how exactly the sessions happen. So let's say I click on this one. This was yesterday's session, one of my sessions for grade 9. You can see the number of quiz questions that we had. Okay, so quiz questions over here, doubts, 158 doubts, out of which 157 were solved. 2 were broadcasted and solved by the master teacher through communication. Apart from these statistics, guys, we solve a lot of doubts with the help of, through communication. Okay, so I'll show you the replay. And you see, this is how, okay, I'll show you how the personalization also happens.
जब wind challenges,
so this was a session on wind. So these were the quiz questions. So many activities. Okay. The students are unmuted in this manner, uncamped, sometimes unmuted. So, they get a lot of personalization. Apart from so many students being together, learning together, getting a lot of exposure, you also get this kind of personalization, which is not always possible in YouTube, right? So this is something which is amazing. This platform is designed only and only for you people, right? So this is for you people. You can, do not miss this opportunity. Alright guys, so this was all about the platform. And now we will move ahead with the last question. What is this? 1 minute. Where did that go? Yes. Last question, guys, on your screen. Okay. Last question on your screen. Very, very simple. Beta, it has already started. Altara, I have a lot of micro courses, and currently my long-term batch already I am having, but first let me come. New batches are not for long-term for me, but there are other amazing teachers taking long-term batches. You can get my micro courses free, right? And they will be starting very soon. They have already started. They will be starting some of that. Okay, so don't worry about it. Alright, guys. Chalo. Last question. The postmaster was a fat, amiable man. What is the meaning of the word amiable? Rude, helpful, friendly, enthusiastic, both C and D. Come on. Homework question. Homework question I have already shared with you. You have to talk about any miraculous event. Do you believe in miracle? And if yes, then how was that problem solved? Please go ahead, go back and watch the video. You will get the homework question. Okay, Sakshi? It's not C and D. Amiable does not mean enthusiastic. Amiable means friendly. Okay, so vocabulary question, guys. Please note, amiable means friendly. This is another word added to your vocabulary. Okay. Final leaderboard, guys. Final leaderboard. Ram is saying misclick. Okay. Which name, Chakradhar? I can see your name. Hi, Trupti. Thank you so much. Aman Kumar Mishra. Good job, Aman. Good job. Nishchita, Akshaya, Sikho aur Pucho, Amrita, Pranav, Mayuri, Johnny, Saurabh, Samiksha. All of you have done a very, very good job, people. And congratulations, Aman. Today you are the winner. So I will see you all in the next session. Before you go, guys, do hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Share the video amongst your friends so that they can also join you and you can learn together. Okay? And if you want to get our courses, guys, then you have to visit the link and use the coupon code. Alright, guys. So see you very soon. Till then, take care. Bye. Bye. We'll see you again.